Oh, I gotta go
Okay.
to.
All right, we'll start.
I gotta go to
What?
YouTube. Oh, I gotta go to
Okay, yep,
YouTube.
we're started. We're started now. Oh
Okay.
my gosh, ladies, I just rambled on and was talking and thinking we were live for like 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that.
It's okay. So,
Okay,
hello
but
everyone. This
yeah,
is Cindy,
yes, so we have
Mad
Cendy with
Mousy.
us, and yep, Mad Mousy, and her channel is linked below. And as we were on Cendy's channel, um, last week we explained that we want to start doing a lot of easy crochet tutorials for you ladies. Hi, Kateri. We
Yes,
wanted to
hi.
do some easy. Sorry, go. You're fine.
Oh,
And
sorry. No, I just said hi.
oh, okay. And so we just want to do these easy crochet tutorials so you guys can follow them and make some fun stuff for your projects. They're just going to be easy tutorials. And how it's going to work when we go live, we're just gonna do an easy criteria or an easy
Teresa.
project. And I'm gonna do it in the regular size yarn, which is we're gonna use for the tutorials, and then Cendy, she is gonna do it in the thinner crochet thread, so you can see the difference in what it looks like and even how big it is. There's a really big difference. Hey, Therese, and so yeah, ladies, we just wanted to come on and do that, and then also link below. I have a new channel that me and Cindy are doing, which that's mostly where we're going to be loading our crochet videos. Um, and that is CNC Vintage and New Treasures, Cindy and Sierra, and that is linked below. And if you subscribe to that, then you'll for sure get all the videos popping up on there. We're just starting on our own regular channels right now till we get people transferred over to the new channel. But that's where we want to
Right.
do all the
And then,
crochet stuff.
real quick before Sierra starts on this flower, I loaded. I think you said. Did you say this already? I loaded 2 videos for the
Yes.
tutorials. I'm going to load 2 more today, so it'll cover a little more of the stitches that you basically use when you're making the flowers. And then anything new that Sierra shows or I show, if it's new, just know that that day I'll go in and I'll do a tutorial to cover a new stitch or something new if we
Yeah.
haven't covered it. I mean,
So yeah,
Sierra
all
or I
the
will show it, but I'll do another tutorial. So
yeah. So yeah,
we know.
Cindy's doing all the beginner tutorials, so definitely make sure to subscribe to her too. And if you are a beginner crocheter, you definitely want to check out those videos before
Right.
you go on. Hey,
The
Angela. Hello, East Coast Divas and Tammy. Thank you so much for you ladies coming and joining. I tried to learn crochet but couldn't get it because my little fingers won't hold the thread tight. Plus, I'm looking at it.
Oh,
Oh,
honey, you
I
don't
know.
have to throw the. You basically you never want to squeeze your thread anyway. If you can just like lace it through your fingers, um, you could
Yeah.
do
And that's another
that.
thing is in the beginner videos, Cindy shows you how she holds her thread, and I'm going to show you how I hold my thread. And yes, so definitely check out those beginner videos. Definitely subscribe to the channel below, and then Cindy's channels below for the beginner videos. And yes, we just hope you guys have fun and enjoy these. Um,
Yes,
it's
and then
Cindy. Yeah, Cindy's on with me, Mad Mousy.
make sure that you subscribe to the CNC. I don't remember it. CNC Vintage and New Treasure.
Treasures.
No, yes, because uh, did you cover that? Did we say that,
Yeah,
or
we
we
might
said
be
it in the
doing,
beginning?
yeah, we're gonna, probably eventually be doing a giveaway on there on everybody who subscribes. So definitely make sure you jump over there and subscribe. And that's where all of our videos that we will put up, and eventually we're gonna start going live on that channel. So for the first um So for the first tutorials that we're doing, we have recommended that you start out using Peaches and Cream, which is a cotton crochet thread, and then you use whatever the recommended needle is on the back. Me and
Hi,
Cendy
Rose.
used, hey Rose, me and Cendy
Sorry,
tend to
Sierra.
use smaller needles because we like our stitches tight, but you just want to grab whatever needle is the size on the back, or you can go one smaller. I mean, it's up to you. Like, so this, for this yarn, it says on here, you can hopefully
Mm,
see that a little bit, but it says it is a medium weight yarn. It's a size 4 yarn, and that's what
we're
most yarns
tiling.
are.
We're ti- We're
And
tiling,
then
Sierra. Are
what?
you? Am I still there? Can everybody still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Sierra. I went blank for a minute there. The computer did. So go ahead.
Okay. Yep, we're there. We're still on. Everything's go good. Yeah, all the links are below, so you guys can definitely check those out. And I definitely would love for some of you guys to learn to crochet and love for you to share that. Hi, Spectrum. Hey,
Yes,
Maddie
thank you, Spectre.
Azar. I forgot that you changed your name, sweetie. Yeah, that's Maddie. And then, so, but this one says to use a US H hook or size 8. So you just want to look on the back of your yarn. This is the yarn we recommend you start out with just because it's an easy yarn to see the extra stitches with, and it's
Mm-hmm.
just nice to use. So I'm going to go ahead and start the tutorial because we don't want to take up your guys' whole day or anything. We just want to make sure you can have these tutorials and have fun and make some cool stuff. So how I start out is I make my slip knot. So how I make a slip knot is I take my pointer finger and I hold the yarn with my thumb and my middle finger. I twist the yarn around my pointer finger and then I cross it over the yarn with my middle finger, and then you just want to hold it, which I hold it with my pinky, and then I take my um, crochet hook and go under the first part of the cross and then over the top part of the cross. Grab the top part, pull it under, and then I pull my finger out, and then I have, it looks like this, and then I have 2 loops and I just pull it tight. And so that's my slip knot. And then I grab the yarn that is connected to the ball of yarn and I pull it tight, and then it's tight on the hook. So that's how I do my slip knot. And so how this tutorial is going to start, and Cendy's going to be following along with the small yarn, so you're going to see what it looks like in the
Hopefully,
smaller yarn as well.
hopefully they can see that because it looks really far away to me on the computer. So,
For me, what I'm
right.
showing,
Yes. Can you see it?
yeah. And then, yeah, I can
Okay.
see,
Okay.
well, what you're showing, you don't have to really even show what you're doing, Cindy.
Okay. Cool.
We're going to show at the end, like the different flower, but as long as they can
Okay.
see with the bigger thread, I think that's the major thing, but we
All
just
right.
want to show them the different sizes at the end because to
Okay.
show them what yours
I
looks
know.
like. And then when you do the bigger yarn, it will be vice
Thank
versa.
you, Brian.
But, okay. All right, ladies. So I'm going to go ahead and. Yes, I like it, Maddie. It's a great name. Okay. Okay, I'm glad you see it clearly. Okay. So now that I got the slip knot on my hook, okay, then this is how I hold my yarn. I take my yarn and I wrap it around my pinky finger and I go under my hand and I curl
Oh,
my hand
wow.
over like this. So I hold my yarn way different than Cendy. And then what I do is I hold my yarn like that, and then I use my pointer finger and my thumb to hold whatever I'm working on. And Cendy holds her yarn very differently. So you can just go and look at both what we're doing and just see what works best for you. And I'm glad we
Mhm.
both do it a different way because you just got to kind of trial and error to see what works best for you. So I hold like this. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 5, okay? So I'm going to yarn over and then I'm gonna pull the yarn through the hole. So that's 1 chain, yarn over again, pull through the hole, 2 chain, 3 chain, 4 chain, 5 chain. And then once I have 5 chains, I'm going to join them with a slip stitch into the first chain. So
Yeah, and
I'm
I'll
going to
be
take my,
addressing.
okay, go
Go
ahead.
ahead, sorry.
No, go ahead, honey.
Well, I just
Oh no, you're fine.
the for right now with the beginner ones, I'm just doing the like the straight
The
line.
stitches, yeah,
Yeah, so okay, go ahead. We're
yeah.
joining.
But yeah, well, you know, once you get the stitches down, because yeah, you'll. But anyways, ladies, we will. If you have any questions, you can always leave comments below or anything else. And sorry, I'm not reading the chat right now while I'm doing this. So,
Oh, I'm
but you
sorry.
guys
It
can
says,
always come back and
"Oh, I
watch
used to hold
this.
my yarn." Don't forget the thumb up. Oh yeah, thank you, Chronic.
Yes,
To
thank you,
forget to
Cindy.
like it.
So, okay, so I can see, so you can plainly see here, I hope. There's 1 chain, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they look like these. So I want to go into the very first chain I did, and I want to go into the outside part of the V. So I'm sticking my needle in that little hole right there where the yarn is, putting it
Mhm.
through, and then to slip stitch everything together, I yarn over again, and I gotta hold on to my work that's already done, the 5 chains that are already done, so I hold on to that, and I've yarned over, and then I grab the yarn and I pull it through both loops, the little V, and then I also pull it through the loop that was on my hook. So now I have a little circle, okay? And that is my foundation ring. That's what I'm gonna work on my stitches in to make the flower, okay?
Okay.
So now I'm going to chain,
Oh, that's okay,
I'm going
Chronic.
to chain 4.
We're gonna chain
1,
4.
2, yep, we're chaining 4, 3, 4. And what this is going to stand for is my first chain is going to be a single crochet, and then I'm going to have chain 3. So that's what that
Oh,
means. That's why I chained 4.
okay.
So, and now I'm going to do a single crochet into the loop, So I take my hook and I go, and also I'm trying to keep the tail in. So Cendy's going to be showing you that in the videos and stuff too.
Yeah.
This is just
How to work your end in.
yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
just keeping my tail wrapped around while I'm doing my stitches. But again, if you're brand new, watch the beginning videos. Watch the beginner videos on Cendys channel. So I'm going to go
Um,
into the
uh,
center.
Sierra, bring the hook, bring your work a little closer to the. There you go. Uh,
Okay.
it says, Sierra, can you bring closer a bit? Also requested. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see. I need to start paying attention.
Hey,
Sorry,
Ray.
ladies.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Yeah. And Laura, say hi to Laura.
Hi, Laura. Okay, so now I got my chain 4 right here, which is 3 chains, and then the 1 chain stands for single crochet. And so I'm going to take my
Mm-hmm.
hook, I'm going to go into the hole, because I'm doing a single crochet, into the loop, grab the yarn, pull it through, and now I have my 4 chains that have kind of made like a little circle right here, and then I have 2 loops on the hook, okay? And I'm going to, and
Hi,
I'm
Angie.
outside of the hall right now. So I'm going to yarn over, and then I'm going to pull through both chains, and that's a single crochet,
Oh, that's
okay?
Angie's. I didn't know that that was your name there, Chronic. I was going to ask. It's
Yeah, it's
Angela.
Angela.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, Sierra. Go
And
ahead.
then, so I want to make, and then I'm going to chain 3. 1, I need to move this slide a little bit so it's, okay. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to go back into the hole and do a single crochet. So I put my needle back into the center of the hole, grab the yarn, pull it through. So now again I got 2 loops on the hook, yarn over again, grab the yarn, and pull through both loops. So now I have 2 chain 3 spaces, and I need to make 8 of these, okay? So I'm going to do again, chain 1, chain 2, chain 3.
So we're going to have 8 loops total, correct?
Yeah, we're going to have 8 loops. But do 7 if you're going faster than me. Go ahead and do 7 and wait till the last one you're doing into the chain 1 space. But
Yeah.
so again,
Bye,
1, 2,
Auntie.
3.
Hope
Go back
everything
into
goes
the
well at
loop.
the or
Grab the yarn, pull it up, and now I got two loops on the hook, and again I'm doing single crochet, so I grab the yarn, and I pull it through both. So that's 3. Yes, have a good appointment, Angela. Talk to you soon, sweetie. Okay, so now I got 3, and again I wanted 8 of those, so I chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3, and then, sorry ladies, it looks like I need to work better on my lighting. I don't know why that's gonna help. And it's like too dark. I don't know. So I got 1, 2,
we'll
3,
get it,
and I go
Sierra.
back into the loop, grab the yarn, pull through, yarn over, and then I pull through 2. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to grab my work and I'm going to pull it over on the loop because I want to make sure I got enough room to do 8 of these little of the first round. So I'm doing 1, 2, 3, single crochet.
Hello, Heather.
Hi, Heather. 1, 2, 3 chains, and then a single crochet. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, single crochet. Okay, and so now we got 7. So now we're on our last one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then on the first loop we made, we did 4 chains. So on the first chain, that's going to be the single crochet. So in that very first chain, we're going to slip stitch, okay? So if I look at my work, I can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So on that first one right here, I'm going to do a slip stitch. I'm going to go into the outside edge of the
Oh, good
stitch.
deal. Thank you, Heather. Our Sierra does teach well. I keep telling her she's a
Oh,
good teacher.
thank you. I feel
Heather
like
says
I
it's a
am
nice
the worst teacher
tutorial.
ever. Thank you, Heather. I feel like I'm like the worst teacher ever, but I hope that
No,
it's going to learn
you're a
something
good
here.
teacher.
I'm just trying to
You're
get
very
this.
patient, Sierra.
Oh, thank you for thinking so. Okay, and then so now what I have right here, after I did this slip stitch into the first chain, so this is what I have right now. Okay, so it pretty much, you could even make this could be a little flower if you wanted to. Okay,
That
so
is a
now what
cute
I'm
little
gonna
flower.
do, yeah, it could be a little something,
You could put a
and then
button in the middle of it or something.
yeah, it'd be just a cute little applique or something. So now what I'm doing, I got my yarn on my hook right here. So I'm going to go into the first loop that we made, which is right here. This first loop, I'm going to stick my needle in there, and I'm going to grab my yarn, and I'm going to pull it through, and I'm going to do a slip stitch. So the yarn that's already on the needle or on the hook, I'm going to pull through again the loop that was on the hook. So I just slip stitched into the first chain 3 space, which is right there, okay? And then this is the second round that we're in, and this is the final round. So, oh no, what? Okay, there we go. Okay, so what we're going to do into each little loop right here, we're going to chain 3, treble crochet, chain 3, treble crochet, chain 3, and then you do a slip stitch into the chain 3 space. So that's what we're doing into each one. Okay, so we're chaining 3. 1, 2, 3, and then a treble crochet is where we yarn over once and twice. So now we have 3 loops on the hook, and we go back into that same circle that we're working in. Go back in there, grab the yarn, pull it through. So now we have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, grab the yarn, pull through 2 loops, then yarn over, grab the yarn, pull through 2 more loops, and then yarn over, grab the yarn, and pull through 2 more loops. Okay, so that's a treble crochet. And then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do another treble. So we yarn over 1, 2 times, go back into the very same, we're always working into this same loop, grab the yarn, pull it through the
So
loop.
you're putting
So now
in
we have
that.
again, what?
So you're putting a shell in that first yeah, you are. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're fine.
We're
Yeah, we're
still
still in the first loop. Yep.
okay.
And then so we're doing another treble. So now we got four loops on the hook, yarn over, grab the yarn, pull through 2, yarn over, grab the yarn, pull through 2, yarn over, grab the yarn,
Happy
pull through
dog.
2.
Hi.
Okay. And then we're going to chain 1,
Scrapping for my boys is
2,
with you. Hi.
3. Sorry, what do you say, hun?
Oh, I'm just looking at the
Oh,
chat
scrapping for
and
my boys. Yes. Hello,
says
hello, hun. And
and laughing dogs. Heather, yeah.
oh, yes,
Sorry.
yes. And then I'm going to, after I chain 3, I'm going to slip stitch again back into the same loop. And that's what each petal is going to look like. So I just slip stitch again. What you do is you take the yarn, the hook, you go back into the same loop, grab the yarn, pull through, and then that same yarn that you already got on, you pull through the loop on your hook. Okay, so that's what each petal is going to look like. So that's 1 petal, and we're doing 8. So now we go into the next loop in the flower,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to slip stitch in. So we're going to grab the yarn, pull through, and pull through the loop on our hook. Okay, and we're going to do this one faster because now we already went slow and know how to do it. So we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do a treble crochet, which is yarn over twice, go into that same loop. We're going to work in all these stitches. Go into that loop, grab the yarn, pull through. Now we got 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so now we got our treble crochet, and then do 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. Then we're doing another treble crochet, so we yarned over twice, go back in the same exact hole, grab the yarn. So now we got 4 loops. Oh no.
What?
And
Is your
my hangouts just hung up on me. Hopefully it
Oh,
won't.
it did? Will it come back on? Uh-oh.
I'm trying to see. Sorry, ladies.
Yes. I've been having problems with with my internet too.
Hi, Gracie.
Did it come back?
Okay. Yeah, I just gotta. Okay, yeah, sorry, we're back and everything's fine. Okay, so now I
Okay,
got the
so
4 loops on the hook.
there you go. I was going to say click on yours because you can see my hands.
Oh yeah, it's going
Yep.
through.
Okay, it's cycling.
Okay.
This is a cute
Okay,
little
now we're
flower.
back on. Okay, so now we got
No,
the.
click
Sorry
on
about
yours.
that, ladies.
Whoops, click. There you go. Okay. Hi,
All
everyone.
right. Sorry about
It
that.
is
It
fine
accidentally hung
on
up
my
for a
end.
second.
Thank you, Kateri. Thank you, Kateri.
Okay, good. I'm glad it's fine on your end. Okay, and then we're going to go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Okay, so that's another treble. And then what we're going to do is another chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we're going to do a slip stitch into that same loop we've been working all these stitches in. Go into the loop, grab the yarn, and pull it through the loop on your hook. Okay, so we got the second petal done. Go into the next loop, grab the yarn, slip stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over twice for treble. Go in, grab the yarn, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over twice for a treble. Go back into the same exact loop, grab the yarn,
Tom's watching
pull through
us,
2,
Sarah.
pull through 2, pull through
Did you hear
2.
me?
What?
I said my husband's watching. I just got a text from him. That's
Oh.
funny.
And then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and go back into the same loop, grab the yarn, and you pull through. Okay, so slip stitch. So again, we're going to go into the next loop, slip stitch in, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over twice for treble, go back into that same loop, grab the yarn over again, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, chain 3, 1,
Let's
2,
see. Kilburn's
3.
Creations. Hi. How are
Hi,
you?
Christine. That's Christine.
Oh,
This is
hi, Christine.
Christine.
Thank you
And
for
then
coming to
there's
watch us.
Bryce. Yes, thank you so much for coming to hang out with us today. But you pretty much are just, I went really slow the first petal, and you're doing that into every single petal that we made, or in every single loop that we made. So that means that you're doing that same
Same pattern.
petal every single leaf, or every single
Yes.
um, petal for 8
That is a
times.
cute, that is such a
So it's
cute
kind of like a
flower.
loopy, it's kind of like a loopy flower. It's way cuter, I think, on the smaller scale, but hey, we all got to start with the bigger scale, and
Yeah.
we can use these flowers in the middle of our, we can make a shabby chic tattered flower, or we can um
It can
just
be the
use them in our
basis.
projects.
You can
Yeah,
actually use it for the base of something else.
yeah, you
It
could use it
gives,
as a
it'll,
base for another flower.
yes,
There's tons of
it's,
different ways. Yeah, and
Sierra and I
we're
had to,
also
we
gonna
had to
be
learn.
showing you guys doilies and everything else.
Oh, we're going to make some really neat stuff, ladies.
Yeah,
I've got all kinds of stuff planned um, to make.
yes. I'm really excited. Cindy has some really cool stuff to show us and learn, and we're gonna be going live on our own channels, and putting our tutorials up on our own channels and the CNC Vintage and New Treasures right now, until we
Yeah.
get enough people, so they're actually seeing this and subscribed over there. So definitely make sure to subscribe, and the link is below.
And then once you ladies are masters at crocheting.
Mhm.
I had planned on showing or doing some knitting tutorials. We
Yes.
were going to do some tatting. We're going to do some broomstick lace. What
Yes.
else was there, Sierra?
Which
There
I'm
was,
really excited about because I don't know how to do any of that either. So I'll be learning right along with you, which will be
yes,
cool
there's pretty
because
much, oh, sorry, go
I can
ahead.
be asking. Oh, I was just saying, which should be cool that I'm learning right along with you, ladies, because it will be, I'll be asking the same questions that you might possibly have as well because I'm going to be
Yes,
new to it all too. So
yes.
Cendy is just a
And
book of
then,
knowledge with that, with all the sewing and knitting
well,
and
I also
everything.
plan on, as soon as the fair is over here in the Tri-Cities, because they always sell their wool, the kids, the 4-H kids, when they shear their sheep at the fair, I go
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go get some wool, and um, my husband bought a GoPro that I can actually hook. Um, you can hook it anywhere, and I plan on doing some spinning tutorials.
Oh
And
yeah.
Sierra and I are going to be doing some future stuff with the wool. So I hope everybody sticks around for that. Um, so yeah, I'm really excited about just basically getting to hang out with Sierra for
Yeah.
one,
We're gonna have
and
lots of fun.
you ladies.
And then
Yes.
so yeah, we're really excited for the future for sure. And so I want to show you guys the last pedal. So I did the chain three, treble, chain three, treble. Now I'm gonna do my last chain three. One, two, three. And then what I'm gonna do is again in my last same loop,
Hold
I'm
on one
going to
second.
do a slip
Heather,
stitch.
as far as hold on one second, sis. As far as the terminology goes, Heather, when I do my videos, my tutorials for you guys, which will cover any new stitches or anything, I'm actually going to do an extra video to go over the terminology, like yarning over a treble, a double stitch, a cluster, all of those things. So don't worry
Yeah.
about that. And when we're doing a new stitch, Sierra and I will make sure you guys know how to do it. But if you want to practice it, you can go over to my channel, or once everybody knows to go to the new channel, we'll put a tutorial on there where you don't have to search through the whole video to find what you're looking for. It'll be right there. Easy,
Yeah, we're
fast,
gonna
quick.
upload
So,
any videos we make, we'll upload on that channel as well. So after
yeah.
that, after I slip stitch, I just pulled the yarn out and then I'm just gonna cut it off in the back. And rather than showing you guys how to, sew it all in or whatever, what I'm gonna show you to do is just the easy way, which is so you got this loop and you grab the tail from the back and you just pull it tight. Go into the
Mm-hmm.
loop and then pull it tight. And then what you can do is you can take the tail from the end of your beginning of the beginning of where you started, and you can just tie a knot in that.
Oh, I do that too, Sierra.
Yeah.
I didn't think anybody else did that. It's kind of like
Oh,
cheating a little bit,
yeah, it's
but
like a
that's
cheat. And
funny.
then you can tie a knot in that and then just clip it off super short. And then you're done and you don't even got to worry about it. You don't got to worry
You
about
don't have to
sewing
work
nothing in.
those. Yeah, I hate
You got your
working
flower
tails in.
made. Yes.
I was
So that's
I
the
was talking and
flower.
didn't get mine done.
Oh,
Oops,
you're
wait.
fine. And then I'll go ahead and show you ladies how to make, because I said I'll make a flower and a leaf. Now we've already taken up enough time of your day. So
Oh, my hands are so
hands killing
numb.
you. Oh,
Well, it's just that where I cut my hand, and
yeah.
it's just numb.
It's not fun.
It's unusual to have your hand numb and you're looking at it, but you can't feel it.
Robert, Robert.
Okay, so before we're done, I'll have Sierra flip over to my channel and I'll show you which
Yeah.
evidently I had a tension issue. I went from, I don't know, part of it is just my hands numb. No excuses, right?
Yes, Tammy,
Gotta
you
do
can
it.
do this. You ladies can do this. You can make these flowers. All
Yes.
right. Did you finish your flower, Cindy?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Sir.
Okay. So we will
Sorry.
go over to
Oops.
Cindy and she can
Sorry.
show her flower. Oh no, you're fine.
Okay.
We're on you now,
Okay.
so you
Well,
can
it,
hold your flower.
okay. There we
Do you
go.
see the difference? Look how cute that is.
Whoops.
It's so much
Is it
bigger,
under there?
smaller. Yes.
There we go.
Great.
Yes. And I was
Look
actually
how
going
cute.
to grab I would say this is
See so much
just,
difference between using the big
yeah,
yarn and the smaller yarn. It's so
it's
sweet.
just about just under under an inch and a half
Yeah. And for
right
me,
there.
it's like the size of the palm of my hand. So we just want to show you
Yeah.
guys the difference. And it all just depends on the yarn size and hook size. And just use whatever recommended yarn size or hook size you're going to do.
Yeah.
And
Oops.
for the leaf, I can show you guys how to make a leaf really quick. Make a real quick, easy leaf. And so I got my mint green yarn. And I will go ahead and
Sorry,
switch that to
Sierra.
me. Oh, no, you're fine.
Well, Tom's calling the phone and I just signed
Oh,
out. Okay, hold
it's
on.
okay. You can go ahead and answer it, and I can just finish
Oh,
with the leaf.
okay. Sorry,
Oh, no, you're
Sierra.
fine.
I'm
Okay.
he's been texting me and I forgot to tell him that
Oh,
all
no, it
right,
happens
so
to
I
me
am
both.
actually going to go.
Okay.
Thank you, ladies, for joining the show, and sorry for leaving early. That won't happen again. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you,
Yes.
Sierra. I had fun.
Thank you. And yeah, don't
Okay.
forget to hang up on your computer too when you're done.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
All
I'm
right,
doing it right
sweetie.
now. Thank you, Sierra. Bye
Okay.
bye.
All right, bye. Okay, so this simple leaf, ladies, is really easy. All you need to do is, so I just am going to do another hook on my finger. I mean another slip knot. So, you know, I said you cross over and then you go under, over, pull through, pull tight, and then you got the slip knot on your hook. Okay. And so then what you're going to do is you're going to hold the yarn however you're going to hold it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go chain 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to chain 4 and then we are going to yarn over once, and then we're going to go and count down the 4th stitch one, or sorry, yarn over twice, my fault. So yarn over twice for treble and count 1, 2, 3, and then the first chain that you got, you're going to go in that chain. So you got yarn over twice, go into that first chain, grab the yarn, pull it through, and now you got 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, grab the yarn, you pull through 2, yarn over, grab the yarn, pull through 2, yarn over, grab the yarn, pull through 2, okay? And so that's what it ends up looking like. Okay, and the foundation ring that we're using is that first chain that we did, okay? And then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and we're actually going to, this is called a picot, which is, it's super easy once you got it. So once you chain 3, you can see where everything's connected, which is right here. And you go in and you stick your needle in there. So you just go through, or actually, sorry, just, yeah, you go through you chain 1 through 3, and in the third chain down, you stick your needle into the outside loop, just like that, grab the yarn, pull through, and then again, pull through the yarn on your loop. And then you make kind of like a little bump at the top, like the little point of the leaf. And then yarn over again, 1, 2, and then you go back into the hole that we've been working in, the circle, which is the first chain. We go back in there, grab the yarn, and then we yarn over, and then we pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And so you got that. And then you chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And then you go back into, we're still working into that same hole, go back, and we do a slip stitch. So we go in, grab the yarn, and then pull through the yarn on the hook. And see, now we got a little, it's a leaf, which I'm going to show you guys how to make a bunch of different leaves. This is just one of the easiest ones I could think to show you. And once you got your leaf, you can add it, you can make as many as you want, and you can add it to the side of your flower, and it looks super cute. So isn't that cute? And so for this one, I'd probably make 2 leaves and just put them side by side. And if you want to make 2 leaves, you can on the same little thing. Sorry, let me read the chat. Sierra, will you go over again what size hook to use? Now you said it depends on the yarn. What size yarn will you get the 1 to 2 inch flowers? This has been a really good tutorial. Thank you so much. Thank you for the tutorial, Sierra. I'll have to figure out what hook and yarn to get Jane Carey gonna go. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Laughing Dogs Book Nook. Yes, when you buy a yarn, it says what size hook it recommends. So even when you buy this thin yarn, it will say what size hook it recommends. So go to Walmart, wherever, buy yourself some crochet thread, and then on the packaging, just like this packaging, it will say what size hook it recommends, and get that size hook. That's all you can really do, or I can really recommend, because everybody uses their own size hooks. Because with this crochet thread, which this is a 10-pound weight yarn, and this is what makes the smaller flowers, I can use a 7, I can use an 8, I can use even a 13. And I mean, those are tiny, or sorry, an 11. And so really, it's just whatever your preference is on using the small hooks and what you want to do. So, but I would just get the recommended hook on the actual ball of yarn first, and then go from there. That's pretty much all you can do. But yeah, you guys seen how to do the leaf, and you can make even, way more than just 1 leaf. You can make 2 leaves, 3 leaves, 4 leaves, whatever you want to do, and they look super cute with the flower. And you guys can do this. Just rewatch the video. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comments below. I'm going to be doing another video today to put out, kind of, because things have just been super busy for me, and I know I have a lot of stuff going on, so I just kind of want to explain what's going on in my life right now, and what I'm doing, and I'm a lot of stuff, doing everything. But I will be back, and we'll be back soon. So I hope you all have a lovely day, and we will see you all soon. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Hugs and love. Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.